Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Look, we got an Aldi delivery. I'm going to turn you off, do all of the cleaning and sanitizing, and I'll be right back. Okay. Trying to wipe off the phone record button. Okay, sorry, I'm just got sanitizer under my rings, but we're all ready to go. So let me hurry up because we've got meltdown. She did really well for a Monday night. She was such good communication. So Tabatha, if you're watching this for any reason, thank you so much. We use Instacart. Aldi delivers through Instacart, and so does Kroger here in town, as well as CVS and Staples. I have a link to Instacart down below where you'll get $10 off your first order, and I will get $10 off a subsequent order if you want to use it. But it's just a really good service, again, during this time. If you're not feeling well, if you're any compromised immune system, social anxieties, whatever could prevent you to going out into the store, physical limitations and such. So I like it a lot. We pay $9.99 a month to get free delivery, which is worth it because sometimes the delivery is $10 on one order. So if you order once a month, it still makes it worth it. The other thing is the items through Instacart usually are a little bit more expensive, but that's not always true, and it depends on where you live and what store you're going to. So let's get into it. The first thing we'll start with is the meat. I got 2 packs of original brats. I asked for 1 beer and 1 original, but they were out of the beer, so she substituted original. And then we ordered Nathan's hot dogs, which is a treat for us. You get 8 bun length hot dogs. You know, I was in Texas, thank you, and Lisa, they eat Nathan's hot dogs, and I got like, you know what? Let's have those. Hey, hon,
Yes,
you want to hang out? Oh, you know, you go. You're already there. I was going to hang out for 1 bacon. That's what I was going to ask you. I ordered bacon from there for the first time. I've had it at Eden's before, so I knew it was good bacon. But we got 1 package of the premium sliced, and she did a really good job picking it out. And then we got 1 of the Jamestown brand. It says value bacon. The windows aren't cracked, so I'm sure she didn't look in the back. But let's see. I like the fat. What?
The front.
Yeah, the front looks a little fatty, and the back doesn't look terrible. It looks actually not too terrible, but I like a fatty bacon for when I cook keto, and then I get all the bacon grease off of it. It makes crispy bacon bits, sort of like that. Jim, just 1 of those in the freezer, please. The boxed one, if that you can.
Boxed one, please?
Yeah. Sorry.
That's right. I didn't ask.
I also picked up 4 of our breakfast sausage. This is such a repeat purchase. These are really great on keto or not keto. When you have limited mobility or limited stamina or health issues, what I do is when I can, when it's like waffle day, I make batches and batches of waffles to freeze, so that I could just on a day when I don't feel good, pull out 2 waffles, stick them in the toaster oven, microwave some breakfast sausage to go with it, and I have a complete breakfast. I do have a really great keto waffle recipe. This is the 2nd time I made it. I wanted to make sure the first time wasn't a fluke before I shared it, because I kind of doctored previous recipe that I found, and I can't wait to share it with you because they're amazing. Don't you think they're amazing? The keto waffles.
I don't know. I didn't have much of the first batch.
Liar. He ate the whole first batch.
She was gonna eat it all.
He ate the whole first batch. I came home from Texas and I was like, are there any waffles left? He's like, no, sorry. I was like, it's all right. Let me get my cold stuff. So we picked up 2 of the Aldi brand of Irish butter. This is like Kerrygold. You get 8 ounces for $3 and change, which is what it is right now at Walmart. So we picked up 2 of those. Sugar-free French vanilla creamer. I've been out of creamer for a couple of days, but I've been just using half and half and syrup. So this is the Friendly Farmer brand, a major repeat purchase.
1 in the freezer, 1 in the fridge.
If we need it.
Freezer,
Yeah,
fridge,
yeah. Actually, what does this butter dish look like? That's good. It's half a butter. So yes, sir. Jim and I have been doing charcuterie board a lot lately, as like when he has to work till like 8 o'clock and he doesn't want to have like a whole dinner when he comes home. So I just do like cut up cheese, sliced meat on a on like I serve it on a wood board. I put it between us on the couch. And I saw this and I was like, yes, sir, ma'am, thank you. It's smoked Gouda. We both love smoked Gouda. So this is, oh, sorry. He's gonna take it from me. This is 7 ounces of smoked Gouda. Aldi does have exceptional cheeses. Please don't walk to the refrigerator 1,000 times. I love you. I picked up another pint. I think it's pint. I actually think it's 15 ounces. For some reason, I feel like it's 15 ounces. Yeah, it's 15 ounces of whole milk or cottage cheese. I really loved my lasagna bake, but I want to make some keto cannoli dip. Speaking of keto cannoli dip, I picked up 8 ounces of whipped cream cheese, which you add. You don't have to add whipped. It's just I find that it blends and amalgamates better when you use the whipped cream cheese with the cottage cheese than when you use a block, even if you soften it. But you do you, boo. Here. I also picked up some of the knockoff Kraft singles. These are the Aldi brand. They're from Friendly Farms, single Americans made with real milk. You get 16 slices in that. And then this is a brick of Colby Jack. It's just 8 ounces. I really like this on the charcuterie board as well. I don't want to butcher the French language. I also picked up 2 bricks of cream cheese because when you're doing low carb or keto, you end up using a lot of recipes call for cream cheese. It's a really good stabilizer or thickener when you do like any kind of sauces where you would normally put a roux. A lot of times you... No, those both go in the fridge, please. You can just put them under the old ones, Jim, if that's okay.
Yeah.
When you are thickening and when you used to do a roux and like a cream sauce, if you add a little cream cheese, that actually helps too. We were lucky enough to get 3 dozen eggs. I think when you go in the store, you can only get 2, but I think when you order on Instacart, you can get 3, so whatever. But we picked up 3 dozen of our favorite eggs. I probably could have got 4 because we have room for 4 now. No, because if we put them in the egg cartons, we only have room for 3, so never mind. Because we were totally out of eggs. I finished the last one. I used the last one yesterday, so that was it. And this morning I woke up and I was like, "Ooh, I wonder if I should make." Nope, can't do that. No eggs. Let's get into the Produce. That's a throwback to my sister-in-law, Kathy. I picked up 3 avocados. I wanted the small bag of small avocados. They were out, so she replaced it. She texted me. She was such a great communicator, Tabatha. She texted me how many of these did she want. So I got 3. None of them really feel just right just yet, which is good, actually. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind that at all. So the other thing that I got for the not refrigerator are, it says tierless sweet onions, but I just wanted sweet onions. Jimmy goes, what are those? And I was like, they're sweet onions. They're just in a different branding pack than we've gotten in the past. So we got that. That is 2 pounds usually, and I think that's probably what that is. We also got a head of cabbage. You know, we use cabbage in keto a lot. Cabbage is super high in fiber and low carbs. But we love this in our Jimmy's Nordic recipes. A lot of them call for cabbage. We also love this in egg roll in a bowl. And I love this like homemade coleslaw recipe that I got in that diabetes cookbook. Totally love it. Totally love it. We also picked up a pound of green beans. These are kind of like cute and skinny green beans. I think we'll have these tomorrow because they don't look like they're gonna last all that long. So tomorrow with the pork chops, we'll have green beans. Mm-hmm. Okay.
What are those? The 2 beans would be bombs.
Okay. I picked up a pack of romaine hearts. Again, between the Nordic and the keto, we use a lot of lettuce lately. This is hearts of romaine. You get a 3-pack, and it's really the best price in town, to be honest with you. Aldi's wins an award like every year for having the best produce. We also picked up a pack of Brussels sprouts. These are quite large Brussels sprouts, but that's okay because when you roast them, they actually come out tender and delicious. If you guys are interested in my recipe for roasted Brussels sprouts, I can share it with you. It's just super easy. I picked up 3 zucchinis. I got a zoodle maker for Christmas, and I haven't had zoodles yet because every time I go to order zucchini, it's out. So I picked up this pack. This is just 3 zucchinis in a pack. I also picked up a pack of blueberries. This looks like a pint. Doesn't look like 8 ounces, it looks like a pint. Hold on, let me just check. it says you're reading this upside down. No, it doesn't. It says, oh yeah, dry pint. I see it. It says 1 U.S. dry pint, so you can see my confusion. You want to leave these out, and I'll do them with the,
But that's not a pint.
A pint is beer in a container. Actually, put them in the fridge. You want to wait for these last two?
No, my hands are full.
Okay, we picked up mushrooms, or ordered mushrooms, and Tabatha picked up mushrooms. We got the 8 ounces of the white mushrooms that we like. Mom likes with her steak. And then I picked up another 8-ounce pack of Baby Bellas. I've been in love with these lately. I mean, I was in love with them before, but I've been in love with them lately. I really want to make Lisa's stuffed mushrooms. While I was in Texas, Lisa made her mushroom stuffing, and we ate it like a dip, and I had it with rice. It was so good. I can't wait to make it. And that too is just brown breakfast sausage, drain it, and add a block of cream cheese. I wanted the black cherry hard cider because they're keto friendly, but they were out, so she substituted coconut mango. Actually, I chose to substitute coconut mango. This is by Vista Bay. For those of you who don't drink, I understand 100%. But for those of you who do, this is a really great low carb option. They're kind of like White Claws if you're not familiar. They were sitting in something wet, so I just want to unpack them and make sure they're not leaking before I put them in my closet. They all feel very full so far, so that's good.
It smells something alcoholic.
But I said whatever they were sitting in, you know? Oh.
That one might be the culprit.
It might be.
Does it feel empty?
It feels like there's some missing, yeah.
Okay,
I could put it on that Instacart order that there was a boo-boo.
yeah.
Because it wasn't her fault either. I don't think
No.
she could have known that. Jim, do you want to get me a small glass, and I'll see if it's carbonated still, then it won't be bad. It just won't be.
Like a red Solo?
Yeah, no, a glass. Okay. Sounds still carbonated. See, if it was punctured, yeah, it smells okay. If it was punctured terribly, as opposed to, right, there'd be no carbonation left. So, it's clear, if you guys are interested. Smells like alcohol. No, it smells like coconuts and mangoes. I'm just gonna sanitize my hands again because they're all sticky now. Do you need to wash those before you put them?
They don't feel sticky.
No, one of them did on the bottom, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the rest of the groceries. Let's get the rest of the the dry goods. Let's get the rest of the dry goods. Jimmy wanted to try one of these. This is an iced coffee, kind of like a little mini Starbucks. Emily had the mocha one when she was here, and she really liked it. And then Jimmy was like, I'll try the French vanilla, because some days he needs coffee if he works early in the morning, but then sometimes hot coffee, just like for me, helps. And when you don't want to really always have hot coffee before you, you don't always want to have hot coffee before you have to go to work and can't go. So he picked up this up. He's going to try it and let you know how he likes it. We also got another bottle of avocado oil. You see avocado oil a lot in keto and low carb recipes because it's a keto friendly oil. Plus, it has a really, neutral oil with a really high smoke point, which means you can cook at really high temperatures without filling your kitchen with smoke. So we picked this up. It's expensive, I won't lie. I think that says 12 ounces or 17 ounces. Hold on, sorry. Yeah, that's 17 ounces. And it's like $7. So it's expensive. We don't use a ton, but we use it whenever a recipe calls for it. The other neutral oil with a mostly higher smoke point, not as high as the avocado oil, but we use canola oil. I've talked about canola oil before. I've gotten lots of negative feedback about canola oil because there's no such thing as a canola plant. But so you know, canola oil is 100% rapeseed oil. And you can imagine with a plant called, like with a rape plant or the rapeseed, you know, you wouldn't drink rape oil, would you? You wouldn't use it. So canola stands for Canadian oil. So it's fine. It's good oil for you. It's actually was Weston started as canola oil, and it was like, you know, Mrs. Brady used to do commercials and, you know, use the canola oil that doesn't make your food taste fatty and all the nasty stuff. Anyway, I picked up another can of the sort of knockoff Rotel that Aldi carries. It is diced tomatoes and green chilies. They don't sell mild or regular. They only sell regular. which isn't too bad actually. And Jim was really excited. Actually, I was really excited to see this for Jim. They had his harvest. I'm really trying not to use my glasses, right? The Happy Harvest sliced pickled beets. He loves these just to have them with on the side of like a meal, you know. Anytime we have like a pork dish or something, we're gonna have something German, he likes to have these on the side as well, and they're pickled beets. And then we tried these once. He didn't remember how he liked them, so I thought we'd get it again. But he has Frito scoops, and he likes to do chili in scoops. But I picked up 2 cans because I remember liking it. If he doesn't like it, I can eat them. They are not the greatest, like worldwide greatest. They actually do have like a lot of carbs, but they also have a ton of protein. So that's the thing. They have as much protein as they do carbohydrates. Plus they have fiber. So it does have some added sugars, but mostly it comes from the tomatoes. This one has 3 grams of added sugars, but mostly it comes from the tomatoes. But this is no bean chili. No bean chili. Okay? And the last we can talk about is the bread, because that's all we have left. Yay. I was so excited to see low-carb tortillas, and they're the same 4 grams of carbs, 4 grams of net carbs per tortilla that they had at Walmart, but they're $1.67. And even from Instacart, I can't imagine how cheap they are in store. But these are by Fit and Active, and you get 8, an 8 count. They're nice and hefty, which I really like. I love these for everything from like a breakfast burrito to, you can cut them up and put them in the air fryer and make chips, or bake them in the oven and make taco shells, whatever. I love these. They had the good sourdough bread that Jim and Mom like. This is the square loaf of sourdough. This is by Specialty. Yeah, that's a really small. Specialty Select. I know it's specially selected. I guess I was confusing myself with the Kroger brand. But we got 2 of those, one for the freezer and one for the fridge. And then they had a half loaf, but this looks like a whole loaf almost, of Hawaiian bread. I think I'm gonna use this tonight to make grilled cheese, just a special treat for them. So I got a half loaf of Hawaiian by Lewis brand. That's the Lewis brand. And that's like a half loaf, but look, this is the loaf of keto bread. It's the same size. Oh well. But so I picked up keto bread because I actually said, I haven't been having these in the tortillas because sometimes the wheat does have inflammatory properties from arthritis. So if I eat too much of it, and when I have it in the house, I tend to eat too much of it. But I actually said one of those things I always say when I go to the Dollar Tree or whatever is I'm gonna leave it up to Jesus. I'm gonna put it in the shopping cart. If I'm supposed to have it, then I'll have it for grilled cheese and tomato soup tonight. So that's that. Oh, sorry about that, folks. And that's everything. So grateful to Tabatha for all of her communication skills, and for Instacart for just being there for us during this time. I really am grateful. And I'm grateful to all of you. I miss you very much. I hope to really get my spark back to create once again. It's been a rough road. There are ups and downs. I'm hoping that there are more ups than downs, but I cannot always control that. I still manage to take care of myself every day. Losing more weight, which again wasn't the goal, but it's a pleasant side effect. My blood sugar is being managed, which is wonderful. I have been blessed by so many secret admirers that want to not be acknowledged here in on the channel, but thank you for those of you who know who you are, who were gracious enough to. Jim, just leave the canola out. I gotta fill the other bottle.
Yeah,
okay, sorry.
By the bottle.
Okay, you can just bring it here actually instead. Bring the bottle here.
Okay.
But thank you to those of you, you know who you are, who have been gracious with your blessings. It means so much to me and Jim at this time in our lives. So thank you. Do you want to say goodbye, babe? Okay. You gonna put them in the refrigerator before you open them?
Yeah, because
You like them cold?
I like them chilled.
Okay. You don't have any open, is what you're saying?
No, I don't
Okay.
have any available. Bye.
As always, you guys take care. God bless, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Jim's such a good guy. He wasn't feeling good.